Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez, and today I just want to go over some changes about what's happening with our stamp sets coming up in 2019. So one of the big things is that Stampin' Up! Has announced that new stamp sets in 2019 are going to be cling stamp set, and if you see, it's pretty much the same as the clear mount with one big difference, but you can tell you still get your sheet of stickers, you get your sheet with the stamp sets, and they are already all cut out, and but the big thing is that these ones stick. You can see here they stick pretty well, and if you remember, I mean if you have known me from before, I usually never put stickers. I mean, usually I don't put stickers on my clear mount because they didn't stick. So Stampin' Up! Coming up 2019, Stampin' Up! Will discontinue with the wood stamp sets as well as the clear mount stamp set, which really what it meant is that you needed to have your clear acrylic. For this one, you still need the acrylics, but there's not going to be the option. And like I said, they look the same, except that this one stick better. So, and here's one that I've already put the sticker for this one on the old ones, and you can tell they fall. They're not really, they did not stick. So that's why I never really put them in, because you can tell like this one would stay a little bit better. So Stampin' Up!, like I said, have heard us, and now they come up with these cling stamp sets. Let me just close this one. So I just want to make sure you see how this is done, because we're not really used to putting stickers, but pretty much you're gonna take the little liner as well as on your stamp, and then we're gonna line them up and put the sticker. This one could still stick a little bit, but not as much. Well, they do. So you could still go without the stickers, but what would you want to not put the stickers now that they stick, right? I mean, so anyway, the one thing that you have to be aware is that they told us that you only have one chance as far as putting it. So I'm sorry if you're seeing my face or my. You have to take your time and make sure that you're lining up everything correctly, because there's only one chance. So once you have there, you have it here, right? And you can see it's sticky. So that's really great. So now you can put it on your clear acrylics, and boom, it works. Now one thing that you need to know is that for these ones you have to be careful as far as taking it off. Just make sure you take it off from one of the edges. You don't want to just do that, because you could rip off the foam, this foam. So make sure that you're pulling out from one of the edges. And you can see it's not hard, but it's just different to what we used to, right? Because like in this one, let me just put it here. And this one, you could just put it that way and there was no problem. So now you have to do it from one of the edges. That's the only thing that you have to remember. Again, it's not a big deal. But I am very excited because now I can see what I'm actually stamping. So pretty excited. And I love that, especially for like sentiments, but also for alignment. I mean, it's easier for you, and it's better for you when you're seeing, because when you're stamping, you can see kind of, or give you an idea of what you are doing and the direction or the inclination, I guess. So anyway, very excited with that. The other thing that I want to make sure you knew is that now you can convert your clear mount stamp sets into cling stamps, and that's because you have these. So whatever you don't use, like in this case, you have all these remaining things. Don't throw this away. Instead, you could use them for your old cling mounts. You can see this is not sticking. So anyway, so what you do is you cut a piece, and you can see I already cut this one, and then peel off, and let me just do this, but peel off the liner as you did here. It's a little bit tricky because sometimes you get the whole thing, so make sure you use your scissors or your take your pick tool. Just make sure you just take the liner, okay? That way you have the sticky thing there. That's the only trick, I should say. And then just put it there. You don't need to have like the whole thing cover. You just have to have some. and there you have it. You see that? It's now really strong. So now the same thing, you have now your clear mounts converted into clink mount. And to me that's great because again, you can see what you're stamping, and better than when you're just using, when you're used to doing it that way, right? So I think that I will be converting the majority of my stamps as soon as I get more of these, right? So anyway, so I just want to make sure you knew all these things. The one last thing that I want to tell you is that in my case, and I don't know if you do the same, but in my case, I used to put or leave this one. I'll peel it off, and I will put it on my case, and then I will put it there. That way I knew exactly what I was missing, or however many stamp sets I have there. Now, because you have to be doing you have to be pulling it from the edge, it would be really hard if you're going to be doing this because they're super sticky. So I don't think that you want to be doing these anymore once you have them convert into clinks, because it will be really hard for you. And let me just show you this one that has already some. It will be really hard for you to have all of those, say that it is like so, right? And it will be really hard for you to take it off. So I think that you could still have this one here so that you get an idea of however many you have, but I think that you have to be storing them without the this lining, right? Without the edge. So one thing, and I know you might know, but you can tell exactly how many stamp sets you have, and you can tell which images. So you still get the benefit. It was just a visual for me, but I don't think this will be an option anymore once I put the sticker in. So anyway, like I said, I want to share some of the tips. I hope you find these helpful, and I hope you are also excited about the new cling stamp sets. I am very excited because it was one of my complaints that I couldn't see what I was stamping. So now I feel like they've done so much better, and like I said, this one sticks, and I feel like I can definitely keep stamping with this. So anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Make sure to go to my blog to get more ideas and inspiration, and also make sure to sign up for my new newsletter where you get free tutorials and information about my classes and any promotions that are going on, as well as stuff that I am creating. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.